For more than a dozen years, a young woman has been trying to take back the words she spoke as a child, the words that sent a Newburgh, New York man who was accused of sexually molesting her to prison. Recanting her story and getting authorities to believe her has proved far more difficult than she imagined. But now, after all these years, prosecutors in upstate New York are actively reviewing the entire case as a man who has long claimed his innocence awaits the outcome still behind bars. Shania Kelly is on a mission.
I'm 24 years old, and I made this mistake when I was 9 years old.
She wants the world to know that 15 years ago, she falsely accused this man of raping her.
This came as a total shock to me.
His name is Daryl Kelly. He's her father.
Did your father rape you?
No.
Her story begins in the family's home in Newburgh, New York, when Shania was 8. She remembers using the bathroom, then hearing her mother, who was hooked on drugs, call for her.
She asked me, did my father touch me? I was like, what do you mean? She was like, did he touch you in your no-no spot? And I would repeatedly say no.
But Shania says her mother was irrational and irate.
She told me, if you don't tell me the answer that I want to hear, I'm going to beat you.
So Shania says she lied and said her father molested her. And within a year, she was on the witness stand repeating the story.
I felt like if I kept telling the lie, eventually this whole thing will blow over.
There was no conclusive physical evidence presented that a rape even occurred and no prior accusations against Kelly. Yet he was found guilty of rape and sodomy and sentenced to 20 to 40 years. 6 months after his conviction, Shania, now removed from her mother's custody, came forward with her grandmother on videotape to say a crime never happened.
That occurred or did it not occur?
No.
And her mother submitted this affidavit to the court, admitting Shania initially denied any actions by my husband. But after I threatened her with the belt, she changed her statements. A judge didn't buy it. Kelly would remain in prison.
Did you ever have any reason to suspect that Daryl was molesting the kids at all?
Not at all.
This is Shania's mother, who says today she is drug-free. And 15 years later, she still insists the rape allegation was her idea.
Until this day, I really have no idea why the thought popped in my head. Like I say, at that time, I wasn't in my right frame of mind.
Still behind bars, Daryl Kelly believes that in the end, he will be vindicated.
One day the truth will set me free. All I have to do is hold on.
Investigators who are re-examining the case for Orange County, New York prosecutors tell NBC News they expect to complete their work within a month. Their recommendations will follow.